Hello guys. I'm having some internet issues, as you can see, so I'm just checking some stuff here. Bear with me. I need to figure out because I had to restart a few streams, and my laptops are not working. It's just to figure out what's going on. I can't see the chat at the moment because some things are still not working. Let me check something. Let me check something quickly on this laptop. Let me do that here. I'm sorry. So yesterday I overslept. I just thought, oh, I've got some time. Let me just lay down. I had some night dinner. Let's quickly watch a series. I still have an hour to go before the 2 p.m. And I just fell asleep. And I woke up and I was a little bit confused. You know how that goes, right? And so I missed my 2 p.m., which I think there was some nice moves, but it's okay. I mean, things happen. I just need to start this up. I don't know. There's something wrong with the internet for sure. It seems to be going in and out, and then that's why I lost the stream when I started. Just at the moment I started it. I just want to make sure. I need my screen to check what's going on. Let me see. So bear with me. I can't see any of your chats at the moment. I'm just starting. I just want to make sure it starts, and then we'll take it from there, step by step. We'll get there. We will get there. Let me see if I'm live. Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? I actually don't even know which stream because I had to start a couple and then it's a Zoom, so I don't know which one it is. Okay, we'll just resume. Let's see, and then I have to now check which one it resumed. So I'm sure there's not many people now here because everybody probably is confused what's going on, which is understandable. Apologies for that. Still not really. Here we go. Okay, okay. I'm here. I see there's some people here, so let's double check. I need to open up. The chat in a different. I think we're going down, guys. I'll go over the analysis on NQ very quickly. Let's just want to make sure that this is up and running. We're going up to go down. We're going down to go up. I'm sorry. I do think we are heading higher. I'll go over it. I would love to hear your. Come on, hurry up. Why are you so slow? I can see it's an internet issue right now. Definitely some wonky. You're wonky. Okay, let me see. Come on, open up the chat. Open up. Oh, for God's sake, come on. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while IQ is doing this. There's not. We're in consolidation again, as you can see, so no worries for IQ. 3 minutes past 2. Let's see if anything we start running. Still nothing going on. Come on. Okay, let me show here. Are we here? Yes, we're starting. Show the chat. Show the chat. I'm on fiber and it's so slow at the moment. So there's really some. So bear with me, guys. I hope it's just temporary. We're still consolidating. I can see on my other screen. It's just not opening up. I can't read your messages at the moment. I don't see anything. I know the stream is running. Here we go. Yeah, I see something, but ooh, looks bad. Hey Methor, good morning everyone. I'm sorry, for me it's the opposite. I think we go up to go down. Yeah, let me go over it. Let me go over it. Here we go. So there's this unfilled fair value, unfilled RTH gap above us, a little bit higher, and it lines up with some other measurements that I made. So I don't this is for later today, to be honest. So we might go up a little bit higher, take Asia high and then go down, but I don't think we're going to go up here. So that's actually what I meant, Philip. But for the broader thing today, I think it's going to go here, somewhere here, and then here. We might go London up here, then go down, and then here, but that is in the broader frame. I think we are going down to go up. So technically, I'm more interested in taking a long from here, or I would actually, if it does go up here, I would love to see it go down then, and then I might take a short to go up. So, but I do think this is in the cards today. Does anyone know what levels I've graded here? I'm just curious if anyone has any idea what I graded. I think Metha should know. Metha, tell me. I want to hear it from you. Hey, it's good that we have a different bias. We keep each other sharp, right? I accept to be, for example, to have some drawdown. But yeah, the screen is very blurry. Do you guys see the screen clearly? I'm just curious what you guys see, because on my end it's really, really bad. Yeah, let's just see what the 210 is going to give us, right? Because the 2 a.m. to 2:30 is going to give us some information. But yeah, we could go lower, or we could go higher, 2:30, and then go. We might even get to that level that I've marked out in London. That could be possible, and then go down for the rest of the day. But well, but have you seen the wick that I've been have you seen the wick that I've been seek for wisdom? Can you see what did I grade on the left, on my left? Why I have confidence that we will go there? Who knows which wick have I graded? I already gave away something now. What did I grade here? What day is it today? Tuesday. What do we look at on Tuesday and Friday? What do we start doing? Also, what if you know what this wick is? And also we have an unfilled RTH gap here. That's confluence, right? Would you agree? Yeah, it's very bad. I can see it's really, 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 really bad. But it is the internet connection. It's not the laptop. The screen is clear, but I want someone. I'm not going to give it away. But what did I grade there? What are those gradients? Which wick? It's a wick. Yes, it's a wick. Let me try something here. Seeing if I can change something. I'm going to end some processes to see if I can help speed up. Maybe it's no. What do we look at on Monday? What do I say? What is important to start looking at on Monday, on Friday? What is Friday? What do we look at on Friday and end already on Thursday? It's a higher time frame wick. And I'll give you another hint. But which wick is it? I think Mether is keeping quiet. I think he knows. I'm sure he knows, but I want someone else to answer it. See for wisdom, I want you to answer it because I think go to the high. Which higher time frame wick is it that I graded? Ex yeah. So which wick is it, Metherzy? Where do we look at when we say TGIF? What do we start looking at? Exactly. Yes. So let me go over what I saw this morning. I'll go over my how I. So what I did this morning, I started looking at. Okay, I was at the one. So I put on the. This is the one of 9. It's automated, but you can also use the just 30 to 20 to 40%. But the TGIF levels, right? This is automated. And what did I notice? I already noticed that we were. Where are you? Where are the levels? As you can see here, we are not close to any 20 is here, 30 is here, 50 is here, 60 is here, 80. So you already know, okay, we're going to go outside of the existing range, or we are going to um, flats around between 80 and 60, right? That's possible. But so then I'm like thinking, okay, what else do we have above us? I still have this unfilled RTH gap above me, and then I went to the weekly in this scenario. I was like, okay, what can I, I also go to the monthly, by the way, once we are over the midpoint of the month. But so we'll go to the weekly here. Oh, my internet is so slow. Look at that. I think I'm going to close some tabs here as well. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Do we see this beautiful wick here? It's also in the NWOG. We have exactly this unfilled RTH gap here. So where are we in the wick right now? Nowhere near even the quarter, not even near the half. The half point is in this area, in this unfilled RTH gap. So things are lining up for me. So that's why I can say with confidence, I believe we're going up at some point. The weekly open is right over here. So that means we might even do that today. So on a Thursday, we have a lot of news coming. So we could have TGIF already on Thursday. So suppose we are taking out this level here, and we do have a previous week high here. I don't know if we can go that high, but even if we do that, and it goes back into the range, then really keep an eye on that 20, 30, 40% of the weekly range, because once it gets into that, we keep on breaking out, but once it gets into the 20, 30%, you start just consolidating, you get really nasty price action. So TGIF can occur on Thursday. So you have to keep already these levels in mind. But I'm very convinced that we are going to go up here, also because of this opening range gap, RTH gap, which is unfilled since 13th of November. 13th of November, Thursday. How long is that ago? Exactly a week, right? So interesting always. Yeah. Does that make sense? So that's why I said we'll go down to go up, and also because we need to go to discount first to make that move up, because it's quite a range. We are in premium. We don't have to go down very much to get into discount, but we just need to go to discount for that last bump to go to the upside. Now, how far can it go? We have previous week high above the RT8 cap. I think earnings were pretty good, right? So I guess sentiment is good. So we just need to watch and see. So by the way, I don't know if people were trying to get to my stream yesterday, but I overslept, guys. It was really, I thought, oh, you know, 1 more hour. It's already, it was 8 o'clock here, and I had my dinner, and I thought, oh, let me just lay down and watch a series. And then I just fell asleep. I was like, and you know, you always wake up really weird when you are, you know. Let me just get rid of some tabs. Maybe that helps. I'm going to get rid of this one here. Here we go. I'm going to get rid of you as well. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we are here. Now let's watch the what the market is doing. Oh, fucking rooster. Blah, 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 blah. We like consolidation at this time, right? Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, we already took Asia high here. We love wicks. We love wicks. And we've got a little gap here as well. Let's see. Suspension. Oh, I see another wick we have to take into account. Look here. There is another one here. Significant one on the day. Let me see, check the daily if I'm missing anything. Oh, we have one here as well. But let's see if we can make it above this wick here. I think we're going to reject somewhere here because we took Asia. I might take one little high. Let's see, where are we at? Somewhere here. Well, let's see what happens. We just wait. We're just going to wait. Can do either or, right? I mean, it could take another leg a little higher, but I don't think we're going to go all the way up here without retracing first here. So, what time was Asia high taken? Exactly at 0.7. We took out the midpoint here. Take this range here. Matches exactly with this range here. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of this move up. I'm waiting for a move to the downside to get into this area and then take it up. We might even get into this wick a little bit here. Here, maybe a little bit higher. We'll see how far it can go. So we're exactly at 2.5, you see, and we're rejecting here. So we could go to 4, which is start of the, maybe even to 6. That matches with the midpoint of, and most likely a 1/3 level of this as well. Let me see, I want another one here. Where does my 4 match start? And then if we go higher, we can take it up to 6. Okay, that's here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can scalp a little bit to the upside, but it's just, so it's just small. It's just 30 points. I'm more interested in, well, you guys know, but we can still scalp. I want to get better in scalping, so this is for me just a scalp, and then my large trade will come later, I guess. We'll see. But we are now, we created a London high, but we didn't take out Asia. We already took Asia high, so this could be it. This could be it, right? The 2.5 standard deviation. It doesn't have to go, because Asia high has already been taken. And if we go below midnight, it's. I think we're done. Let's see if we can go below midnight. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I think it rejected already here. Yeah, it's going down. I think it's done for now. Okay. Um, what time is it? 2:23. Did we go into a fair? Did we go into this imbalance here yet? No, we did not. Oh, we did actually. We really want to see a body close below midnight. That will invalidate the trade to the upside. Let's see. That is here. 224. Now, what does the 223? It did. This signifies a little bit more bullishness for this run from 220 to 40. Plus, we are over the event horizon now. let's see if on the lower time frame we get a close. Then we can take it to standard 3 or 4. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see 15-minute close. 225 is too early. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. For a scalp, if I would be bullish, I would consider this a bullish signal into this busy, right? And it's if you calculate this range, it just taps below 50. This wick just taps below 50% most likely. Let's see. I don't know if you've noticed, we have to use those. You see, it just taps exactly below 50%. So this is bullish. So you can scalp this up to. We can scalp this. I mean, it's just a paper trade. Stop loss goes below the wick, right? Or actually, and then the TP. Let's take it up to. It's actually not a good scalp, to be honest, but we'll just trade time now. It's just a time-based trade. It's almost a 1-to-1. 3.5. I would take it up to 4. This is bullish though. This is a bullish. Let me just go 1 point below. 226. So I'm gonna make it 1-to-1. So I don't know how far. I need more information. 220. We've got a gap here. 236. 236. Okay. But I'm just gonna leave it at here. It's just above 1-to-1. Just trying to 230. Let's see. Just a scalp on a paper trade. I'm not doing anything on my account. Oh my god. Let me check why this dog is barking in front of my garden maybe. Hi Dolly, are you there? Now you see that all these first presented fair value gaps, they're sort of like always blocking. It's been happening a lot, right? So also here, exactly at the standard deviation, so it might take more time, right? Because it's like we go into this level here. We're still above midnight though. We need to stay above midnight. Actually, I could, in this case, I would actually maybe even, I think I can put my stop above, just below midnight, because if it goes below midnight, it actually invalidates the trade. Yeah, so this is actually a better, even though it's above, this should be a protected low, but actually midnight already would invalidate the trade. But we went below, you saw it, right? This is the range, and then we just tapped this wick, just tapped below the 50%, so that was the discount. But I guess it could be then, this small move could have been just the move that it wanted to make. It's very tricky, because it did take out liquidity here during the 228. Took out this liquidity, 220. But let's see. I'll just move it a little bit. I mean, It's gonna tap it below. It could wick below midnight though. That's the thing. It could wick and then go wick back up. So I've seen that also. So I'm just gonna keep it there. I'm just gonna keep it there. Oh, we've got a number sequence wishing us good luck. Is there a is that your bank account? Good luck. Is that a secret number we have to decipher? Good luck. Is that a good luck number? Should we use those numbers? Okay, here we go. So now we are moving to the upside. I'm gonna to midnight because now I do think we're gonna go up. We really cannot go below. Well, we do have equal. I'll see if I've stopped out. Time 2:31. I should not do it before 2:33. But anyway, if I'm stopped out, I'm stopped out. Journal it. I think I should not do it before 2:33 to be honest. But we'll see. This went below discount, so I just we're above 50% of this week now. 2:33. It's consolidating. What did we do at 2? Oh, I have to mark my 150. What did we have for actually for a fair value gap? So ICT taught us now that between 130 and 2, the fair value gap is only to be used in, and that's this one, and exactly at 150. This should have been the entry. 130. So this one, this whole range was it? No, it went into this inversion that was created at 130. Now I would have highlighted this one if I would, but let's see. So that was this one here at 2:08, but there was a better one to enter here at 150, the start of the macro, right? That went into this inversion here, created at exactly 130. Breaker. Test, we go up from here. Okay, let it run to 240. What time did we start? What time did we make the 223? Okay, yeah. It's 10 minutes in the run. 216. 216. Give it a couple of minutes. 2 more minutes. We did not go over. Same treasure. Philip, what is your TP, by the way? I'm curious to. What's your TP for the high? Okay. No, I guess this is the high. Now we're gonna go down. Let's see. So exactly at 2:33. I said something about 2:33, right? We are going down. Okay. And we passed midnight. Okay, I think we're done with the move to the downside. So we created equal highs almost here now. And are we gonna make our move to the downside now? Yes, 2:33. So that's gonna be the move to the downside. Did we go into higher time frame video? Into real quick. Oh, you're so slow, my laptop. You are so slow. Let's see, what do you have on the daily? We also have a daily wick. Let me quickly get into it. Yeah, we're going down now. $0.75. Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's see how far we can go to the downside. I'm more interested now in actually. Come on, go. I really want to see. It would have been nice if this 4-hour candle would just tap. I was actually hoping, just for clarity, that this 4-hour candle would tap above this one here. But if it does not, if it just goes, but I'm not going to engage in a short until the bodies here comes below the opening here. The open here, I'm sorry. Because this could just be a small retracement to go up further, one more leg. See, we're stuck in between two wicks, right? We know what that means. That means we have to be careful. Most likely it will reject in an area here and then go back up because we sort of like created equals. But there is a big possibility that we're going to do that in the next 2-hour candle. So a 4-hour candle, I mean. So let's see what happens. If it's really going to go down, then it's good. Let's see if it's going to reject all the levels here to the downside quickly. Tricky area. Okay, you're going to go off. The midpoint of yes here is very low. Let me quickly. We really need some relief to the downside. Just cannot make that last. It would be really weird if it does that. Okay, and this one is here. Previously, this is the equilibrium of yesterday. From midnight, calculated from midnight to midnight. 823. Now let's see what it does here. Okay, 823. Are we creating any imbalances? Change in state of delivery? Yes. On the 1 minute. Oh shit. Do not do that on the lower time frame. Okay, let's see. Nice. Nicely playing out because I don't think we're gonna go up anymore. I think we're gonna go down now. We just took out. So we created high at midnight. We just tapped into, just created sort of an equal high, but it didn't take out, right? Asia high was already taken. We just created another London high, and now I think we're gonna go into the range to prepare for the move up for later, either this week. Look at this little gap here as well, 986. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the macro. We're gonna get a nice entry. Okay, 24,995-ish is going to be my target. 24,995-ish. Let me see if I can enter a trade already early before the macro, maybe. 24,995. It's a large move. Yeah, I think it's going to sell off from here. Come on. I think it's much lower. Did I not frame it much lower? Hold on. 24. Yeah, let's say 2,500. It's going to be my target. Might be a longer trade. Yeah, you're going in all the way. I'm going all the way here. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for this one. And I have another level. Hold on. I'm going to get in 2 micros and 25.50, 25.050. I'm going in with 2. I'll take one over 25.50. Give me an entry. Now enter again. 25. This will be my other TP. Take one off here. This will be my runner. 25. Here. Let's see. Almost at the macro. I'm getting in at the macro. Already, I fair value gap anymore. Hey Abdul, how are you doing? Yes, I'm taking one off at 25.50. And I'm leaving one runner to go lower. Exactly. So I'm gonna enter one more when I get a better entry. Hold on. I think I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. And then I'm taking one off here, and then leaving the runner here until 25. It's actually a little bit lower. I think it's fine, but 25.48. 25.49. Let me see. I just want to wait. I want to see if we get a better entry. 24.49. Come on, go up, 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 up. Go a little bit up. Give me a better entry. Give me a better entry. Come on, go into the fair value gap. A little bit. Tick, 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 tick. Come on, go up, up, up. Give me a better. A little bit. Just one more candle up. Just a little wicky. Come on. 25.50. $25.250 now. I lost the internet again. I just lost internet for 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm gonna enter. Here we go. And one will be here. I will take one of here. Come on. It's annoying how this one doesn't work. One will go off. I'll do it manually just to make sure it takes it. There will be a retracement at this level for sure. There will be a retracement. Okay, go. Drop. Drop, drop, drop. Drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it. I don't like it that I didn't tap into. I don't like the equal lows either. It could need more time. It's tricky. I would have loved to see it. Let's see if it does it. Oh, I forgot to put my stop loss, I see. Oh. Where are you going? This is my line. I want you to go into here, but not above here. Is there a gap? Okay. Ooh, I totally forgot my stop loss. You are going. Here. Yeah, well, I'll do it above this quick then. Come on, baby, drop it. It might not be time. These equal lows are not good for now. I might get out of the trade and just wait. Yeah, I'm getting out just for now. I'm out here. I want to see a proper retest. Just get out. I don't like these equals. It also didn't go in. You know, next we want to see a retest of this before we get in. Maybe let's see if it does it in this macro. And then, you know, you can divide the macro in two, right? So I could use the first macro to do this. But then again, if it creates equal lows, I don't know. We'll see. We might have to wait an hour. It is the hard. I mean, we sort of they chucked a lot of news in today, right? So that's why yesterday was also really a little bit challenging, but also today with a lot of is it today? Is it 20th, right? Yeah. So today we've got a little bit. We've got at 8:30 a lot of news coming, so they might also wait for the large moves, right? For to until 8:30. Unemployment rate, unemployment claims is a tentative, and then we have existing home sales at 10. That could still give something. So it could be that they're just going to wait for the move. But I think this move should be, they should do the move down until, they should do something before 8:30, right? But hey, they could just hold it until just go into consolidation. Okay, now we got that. I was waiting for this. I already said it and I still entered. So, I have to listen to myself. If it doesn't do this, if you see this, that's an indication, but it's not, have I marked it correctly? Just let me double check. No, you have not marked it correctly. This is the exact. Yeah, if you see midnight being taken, right, you really want a pullback into a fair value gap before taking the move down, in all honesty. So that trade of mine, that setup, was far too early. I did not wait for, that's my impatient side again. Especially in a setup like this, we took out Asia. We have a leg to the downside, right? Silver bullet coming. You really want to wait for a proper retest of a fair value gap, which is created in that leg to the downside. So this entry on my behalf was just really showcasing impatience and just getting in, just sort of like, without just waiting patiently to add more data. I just thought it might drop because we're in the macro, but I highlighted specifically this one, and I did say, it's weird that it didn't touch this. It didn't retest that, we'll call it inversion. And you see what's happening. It just consolidated, right? So equal lows did not retest into this fair value gap. So actually, I had my information, and I didn't listen to myself. But yeah. So even though when you have a leg down, you're in a macro. Just being in a macro is not enough, right? Ooh, look at that. Well, it is going down, but look how it's going down. It could just as well spike up again. So I'm happy that I'm not in this. I'm happy that it is a move down, but I don't want to be in this because this could just take out a low and just spike up back again and then go into one of these. Yeah, this is not where I want to be in. And I'm happy that I got out, even though it might have gone down, but okay, we're almost Asia low here. So I do think we're going to go into that fair value gap now, or maybe not. It probably is going to run after the macro again, right? We've seen that lately a lot, especially in London, right? That it runs after the 10 past or the. So Abdo, my bias for today is down to go up again, and let me show you. I believe we are going into. So we are going on NQ and go to the weekly. Very slow. Or my internet, I don't know. This is the weekly candle. This weekly wick here matches exactly with an unfilled opening range gap that I still have here. This gap here and this between these red lines, it has been unfilled since last week, Thursday. So I do believe we are going into this gap later today. So I believe we're going down to go up. So I really want to see that so we can get like, here, this is an unfilled, it's right over here. It has been unfilled since 13th of November. And it matches exactly with the data that has been calculated from this wick here. Oh, this annoying, this laptop or this internet right now. Let's see. So we're leaving as well all these equals here. Yeah, we need to go into this wick a little bit more to go back up. But we don't have to go up back all the way, I guess. Oh, did we already take the 4 hour? Let me see. Oh, we already took some liquidity here. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, we could get a couple of 4-hour candles like this, right? We went into the gap here, so this could be it for now. The 4-hour did not take out this liquidity, but it took out internal. So let's see if this is enough. It could be. See, it took internal liquidity. The question is, what does it want to take? Does the same candle want to take out this one here and go into this wick, or is it just going to go into this fair value gap to go back further down, go deeper into this level here? There's a little gap here as well. Let me mark this area. I think that was the area I was already looking into, and it's down to 1 hour. I don't want to trade this anymore because I see wicks here, I see wicks here. So this just could be going back and forth. I just want to, if we can clearly knock it down, then I might be interested, but I really want to tap into this fair value gap before anything. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. It's just in consolidation. We're in a consolidation area. That's it. Even though it took out the 4 hour, it could still go lower in the 4 hour. But it could just consolidate here and wait until 8:30 because there's a lot of news coming. It's sort of unfortunate, to be honest. So it took out, it went into it took internal liquidity. So on the 4 hour, so it could be enough, but maybe not. It's hard to read now. So technically, the higher time frame drawn liquidity has been taken to the downside, and now we have another wick here. It might create another. It's very likely what will happen. It will create another wick here, and it will create a lower wick here, and then go back down again, right? So let's see. Oh, it's fucking wind again. Okay, we are in this area here. Let's see. Let's see if the body are staying below the 50%. Do we have a breaker on the 5 minute? Let me check. No, we do not really. I like it on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, it looks very bearish. We went into this area. We're outside. Well, I'm almost now going to be opposite. Like, okay, we're outside macro. Now I can anticipate the run. This is really weird, actually, to talk like that. But there is no. This is just a 1 minute structure, so you cannot really, it's not really a breaker on the 5 or the whatever. So let's see. I'm still eager for a move down, to be honest, a little bit, because on the 1 hour, this is the first fair value gap here. I'm still thinking about this 2500 level. But on days like this, I think I have to be more vigilant and maybe take smaller trades, right? Don't go. It's not the time for the distribution. Maybe in AM session or PM session, but not now. It's actually stupid to do it now. When there is still so much high impact news coming, they're not going to give you the large distribution moves, the low resistance liquidity runs now. I should know better. Maybe I should look into my stats again, just for reminders. Like, hey, remember you've gone through all that shit. You should know. Do not expect low resistance liquidity on when you have 8:13 news coming. Yes, maybe in London at 2 a.m., but not at 3 a.m. anymore. When you're in consolidation. Get rid of this. I do like this. King. I want to see this first presenter being disrespected now. Now we saw last, like yesterday, it was go back. It went back and forth, right? It doesn't really mean that much until a certain time, but I guess we're outside macro. I guess it's gonna run now outside macro again. Come on, just go. Why are you not printing the other candle? Just give it up. Um, We saw this yesterday as well, right? They just kept on going back and forth, just disrespecting the that fair value gap. But if you look at the 1 hour, we're just in consolidation, guys. You don't want to be in. It's just consolidation. Um, so it's just oh shit. Just consolidating, just consolidating. Oh, there's wind again. It's driving me nuts. We've got so much wind. It's just it's like a storm literally every day. It's just crazy. I think this wind is also causing the internet to be so bad. That's a problem. It's really a problem. Hey, the Wags family, how are you? Abdo, we're in consolidation. It's really. I'm actually not looking at anything right now because it's in consolidation, as you can see. So for me, it's off limits at the moment. I really want to see either one point being taken out. So it's a low interest area, as you can see. It's just let me go to the 15, and you can see it. Oh, it's so slow, my internet. We're in higher time frame consolidation right now. This is just consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. You can see the whole range from here to here. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. So you really want one either or to be broken through in a very confident way before really engaging. So at the moment when I took that loss, I was like, okay, yeah, I made a mistake, but I was also seeing like, you know what, it was still in consolidation. When you're in higher time frame consolidation, you want to stay out. This candle here took out a 4 hour fair value gap, but this one here is in a 15-minute fair value gap. So it's you can frame it both ways now, right? If you look at it. If I look at the 4 hour, I think, okay, we can go up. But if I look at the 15-minute, this candle took out was in this fair value gap. So the moment I have to stay out, I have to wait. So this is higher time frame consolidation. You don't want to talk entry points. You don't want to talk, and it's just it's low probability, and it's just it's a gamble literally because you really have to wait until time gives you and it makes sense because we've got so much news at 8:30. They need time distortion because they know what they're gonna do at 8:30. they're going to take the larger moves, and I've got a higher time frame point of interest to the upside and to the downside, and I technically, when it comes close to the news area, it could go either ways at some point. It either could go up, then to go down. But because we're in the weekly candle, I'm like, okay, let's think about the weekly range, right? And what would the weekly candle do? I would think, okay, we're going to go down first to go up, so we can take more. So it has more liquidity to take more liquidity, to create more liquidity and do more things to the upside. And then maybe we get a retracement of the weekly candle to the 20, 30, 40% tomorrow. But it could also do it the opposite way. But then again, I mean, like, why would you do it now? Because why would it retrace already back into the 20% when we still have another day to go? So, but now this is going to take, I mean, this looks very boring for the London session. So actually, I'm just thinking not to expect too much anymore because it's already 3:30. We might get some minor. I was hoping for that move to the downside, but we're just going to consolidate for, I guess, maybe even till 8:30. I don't know. It could just or do one large move, but you don't. It's just hard to trade. It's just going to be so manipulative. It's going to be one large wick. It's just going to create. It's going to be very hostile for retail. It's just hostile. I think we really need to wait for the news and let the news drive because they put so much news together now at 8:30. We've got a lot of things coming. I see 3 red folder newses and 1 at 8 in the 8:30 candle. That's massive. But hey, listen, that 8:30 candle is going to give us a lot of information. So I would rather save my bullets for after that. I might even start the stream early to be able to be more prepared for the pre-market and the AM session because I think there might be some interesting plays in the AM session after the news candle has run, because then we have more information, and then it will be smoother. Even though normally on non-farm you don't want to trade non-farm, Thursday is my worst week, but because we don't have a Friday non-farm, it might be a little bit different. So I'm sort of like okay to give it a go today, because Friday is different. We don't have non-farm on Friday. Or do we? Let me just check again if they changed anything, because they're just changing now a lot because they're opening up, right? So also tomorrow we have a lot of we've got manufacturing PMI. Yeah, I'm almost inclined to say, listen, guys, just wait. Let's wait for after the news candle, and maybe even tomorrow it might be more interesting than this London session, to be honest. It's already indicated it's not going to move. It's just sort of like bouncing around. News coming in about 5 hours. Yeah, I would be really, really careful. I just don't like this. This is just really just going back and forth. So, it's just wick, and we're in the midpoint of Asia. We say we don't dabble in the middle, and dabble in the middle means many things. It could be we probably have 2 breakers as well. Let's try to see if we find any on the lower time. Let's have a look, because I'm sure we have 2 breakers. Let's see. I'm sure we can find 2 breakers. Let's see if we can find any logic to it. Oh, here we go. I already see it. I already see the structure on the 5-minute. Seek for wisdom. Do you see the breaker, the 2 breakers? Are you still here? I'll have a look at gold, Abdo. That's good. I'll check gold out. Yes. I'll check gold. We're stuck between 2 breakers, so then I actually made a short about it. When you have that structure, it's low probability. So it is not the cleanest structure, but it does give you a sense of when you have a structure like this. So you have a dealing range right here. So it takes out minor liquidity like here. It does, but technically this is a breaker here. Yeah, a bullish breaker, and you have your bearish breaker here. So the only thing that's doing, what that price is doing, is going back and forth between these breakers. You see that? And it's actually this red box that I highlighted already. It is just coincidence. It was something else. But when I noticed that we did not, the moment that we hit this and we're not moving away from it, it's just going back and forth. And you can see it on the 5 minute very clearly. It's not very clean, but you can still see it, right? From breaker to breaker in this fair value gap. So when you can see these things, you know, okay, we're gonna, it doesn't have to be all the time, but you know, okay, I'm at least, if it's a 5 minute structure, you know, you can at least have 4 to 5 candles. If it's on the 15 minute, like we saw yesterday, 15, we can see structure like that. Now on the 15 minute, it's a little bit harder to see because it's a little bit, but you can still see the higher time frame consolidation, right? I mean, you don't have to be a genius to see that we're consolidating. I'm just wondering if we can see, I don't see a breaker structure, but on the 5 minute it is. Now, I do see a potential bearish breaker here, but that means we have to go down to activate this, right? And I see a potential bullish breaker here, where we actually, but then we need to go up. So either or, you want a breaker being created, and we don't have a significant one or to either side. Or did we here? Well, we have a bullish breaker here. Did we create it? Well, technically we're just above this one here. This one could be a bullish breaker, but we went below it already. So this one is invalidated. But this one could be a bearish breaker. Oh, are we going below it now? Oh, we are. Let me see. You want a body close? It's 3:30. Let's have a look. We'll have to close that door because it's just too much wind. It's crazy. But I have a look at gold as well. Let me quickly look at gold now. Abdo for you. For me, it's the same thing with gold as well. It's sort of like it created a range and then it's going back into the range. And looking at the weekly structure, I don't like gold. I tend not to like gold on Thursdays and Fridays for some reason. I mentioned this little gap here yesterday. I said there's an imbalance on the 1 hour. I marked it, and look where it went to. I didn't even look at it yesterday. It went right into that gap yesterday. I think after you asked about gold, right? I think I mentioned it when you asked this. There was this gap here, and it went. What time is it? Wednesday at 10 o'clock. It went and it rejected from there. And now it's just going back into the range. I wonder if there's more upside to. It's going to go into this a little bit higher and then go down. I was looking at gold this morning just to do some analysis quickly, but I did not. I went to another chart. What do you see on gold, Abdul? Yeah, I left earlier playing the short into the entered and left. Now I come back to see it played out. I am happy. Oh, did you? I left earlier after planning the short into the. Okay, so you took the little, just a little piece into the 4 hour FUG without being greedy. That's good. Sure. Yeah, it just went, it just tapped into it, right, a little bit, and then it. But it's matter. It's just consolidating now. So you took a good trade. Just run, take your money and run. Yeah. Yeah, so it did go into that imbalance abdo, so that was nice to see. But I mean, I don't know. I think, guys, we need to wait for 8:30. To be honest, we should just do something nice, touch some grass, do some things, and then come back and see what the 8:30 candle has given, because then we have some relief in the market, and then I think it will be much easier to frame some trades. Price action might be a little bit choppy, but I think it will give more opportunities than now, because now I can, it's really hard to frame a good trade. I had a good trade. He wasn't greedy. Exactly, Abdo. Yeah, we really, I mean, it's just, I think it's going to go do it first, right? Yeah, Methor, I like to hear that you are doing your just mechanical trades, just being take it and just that you are able to leave. That's really, I mean, I find that really difficult just to leave to have a trade on. But if you have a good, R to R, and if, even though it doesn't work out, you're still good, fine with that. That means you have a very mechanical trade. Low hanging fruit, yeah. And I was greedy. I had a larger, and it's really not smart of me to have a my larger distribution trade framed in front of when there's news coming at 8:30, right? Because they always wait to take those larger moves at 8:30. So a few hours before, they're not going to give it. We're just going to get crumbs. So taking that into consideration. So what you did was just good. Like, okay, just it tapped into the 4 hour and then it went back up. But it's very. I mean, you have to be very careful in this environment because it also low right just before that 4 hour and take the next 4 hour to tap into it. Um, yeah. Yeah, but it's just, Abdul, it does little things like that, but it doesn't really, for me, I don't like these trades, like it's just tapping into it and it's going back and forth. It's just, look at this, it's so ugly. Look at the 15 minute. I mean, Meta had a good trade, but it also could not work out, to be honest, because it just could have created an equal low as well, right? Especially on the 4 hour. We saw that in this week as well. For example, what could have happened was that you see it created a lower low here and then it did tap into this 4 hour, but it could also create a equal low here on back into the range. So oh, we're going up now. Let's see. I'm just not interested. This is not the no, I'm not gonna work anymore because there are more important things to do in life than sitting in, especially in this environment. We want to teach ourselves that we're not gonna sit behind the in bad low probability environment, and that's it, or what it is right now. So guys, I'll see you. I promise I won't fall asleep again. Oh my god, I was so I felt, I'm so ashamed. um yeah, I'm not, I don't like gold now. I'm not gonna, I watched it and I'm not really interested in gold. I think I'll focus on NQ for the next few days, the last 2 days. It's just, I don't know, it's just sort of like, you can play it from range to range, but Yeah. We're already in 60% of the weekly range. I wonder if we're going to take out the low and then we're going to, I don't think we're going to go up anymore. It just would be really surprising to me, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look again after 8:30, guys. I think I'll do a stream after maybe 9:45ish, because then I think everything is settled down and the trades will be more obvious, I think. So, um, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you later today. Stay safe. Thank you, Abdul, for your input, and Meta. I'm happy that you had a good trade. It was really nice that you just, you did something else and it worked out. I'll see you guys later. I mean, hey, Meta, you're done for the day, right? So you don't have to. That's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Have your trade in London, be done. Mm. I don't know, Abdul. I still have to. I started gold just a few weeks ago. Maybe now it's 2 months ago. But I think I know. I'm not really sure yet because it's a little bit too short for me to really say it with high conviction. That I don't like gold on Thursday and Fridays. But I have to go back into my journaling a little bit. Every time I'm like, oh, it's Thursday and Friday, and I tend to go back more to NQ. But I think maybe it's a little bit too short for me to say it with like, oh, it is always like that. Maybe it's just been the last few weeks, right? Because it has been a little bit weird. So I just have to monitor that a little bit because I just noticed that lately I was like, oh, you know what? It's Friday. I think it's the last 2 Fridays for sure. I was like, okay, never mind. Just leave gold. I can't see really anything. I'll focus on NQ. But it might be just coincidence or just maybe those 2 weeks, right? So, but hey, listen, I still like gold. I mean, I've seen that it can be pretty clean, and it's definitely we'll keep monitoring it. And so I'm just a bit annoyed with the market, and I'm really a bit annoyed that I overslept yesterday, to be honest, because and I'm annoyed with the internet. I need to figure out what's going on, so I'm going to do that. So I want to make sure that everything will be better in the AM session. Because it's horrible. I mean, I can't even change my screens and it's just lagging and stuff like that. So my apologies for that. So I'll see you guys then later today. Just be careful now. And I'll talk to you later on. Enjoy. And see you back later today. We have some nice price action coming, hopefully. Bye bye.